LGBT rights activist, and public speaker on the topics of religion and child abuse. He is the sixth of the 13 children of deceased Pastor Fred Phelps, from whom he, along with 3 of his siblings, has been estranged since his 18th birthday in 1976 to his father's death in 2014. Phelps permanently left Westboro Baptist Church in 1980 and has since publicly censured the group. Early life. From birth until age 18, Phelps lived with his parents Fred and Margie in Topeka, Kansas. Although he attended a local public school, beyond that his life revolved around his father's Westboro Baptist Church, which adjoined their family home inside a walled compound. Attendance at scheduled sermons was strictly enforced, and after-school time was largely committed to raising money for the church through selling candy. Later this was eclipsed by participation in his father's intensive exercise program, which would routinely involve Phelps and his siblings running 5 or 10 miles after school, accompanied by participation in a fad diet. Phelps describes his father as deeply prejudiced, and also violent and abusive, and gives accounts of receiving extended beatings with a leather strap and later with a mattock handle. Phelps' brother Mark and sister Dorothy have corroborated Phelps' claims of physical abuse by their father leaving Westboro. On his 18th birthday, Phelps left his family home. Still in internal conflict, he abandoned his family and the WBC, despite his then deeply held belief that this meant he would go immediately to hell. In great fear of having his escape interrupted by his abusive father, Phelps made a clandestine nighttime getaway in an old car he had bought specifically for this purpose, with little planned or preparation beyond this. He slept the first night in the men's room of a nearby gas station. Phelps left WBC prior to the start of the church's high-profile picketing activities, and has attributed the onset of church picketing to his father's exclusion from the legal profession, Kansas and California, from faith to atheism. After leaving WBC, Phelps undertook various jobs before reuniting with his older brother Mark, and in 1978 they established a printing company together in Prairie Village, near Kansas City. The company later relocated to Southern California. Phelps worked for 25 years in the print business. 3 years after leaving, Phelps got back in touch with his family, and for a brief period left Mark and the firm to stay with them. His father had offered to fund him through law school, a path which took 11 of his siblings into careers as lawyers but in which Nathan had no interest and resisted.